The contagion spreads. As Three Arrows Capital is liquidated, others are warning about shocking losses from the fallout. Welcome to the Daily Forkast, June the 30th, 2022. I'm Forecast's Joel Flynn. It is the end of the road for 3AC, but the industry's exposure to the hedge fund is still only just coming to light, and there's hundreds of millions of dollars at stake. We've got the latest for you on what all that means for crypto, plus a whole lot more from Asia to the world.
Join thousands of NFT traders who already start their day on CryptoSlam.
Crypto lenders could be poised for staggering losses in the fallout from Three Arrows Capital's insolvency. It's been a day since the crypto hedge fund was reportedly ordered to liquidate. The extent of the crypto industry's exposure to 3AC's losses continues to grow. According to CoinDesk, it could cost Genesis Trading hundreds of millions of dollars. That is including losses incurred from Hong Kong-based Babel Finance. According to Sky News and The Washington Post, Teneo has been appointed to help with 3AC's liquidation. On Monday, the firm defaulted on a $670 million loan from Voyager Digital. Earlier this month, a group of lenders, including BlockFi, cancelled roughly $400 million in loans to 3AC. As worries about the contagion grew overnight in Asia, Bitcoin fell below $20,000. Despite the volatility all of this is causing, however, Microstrategy continues to lay into BTC. Chief Executive Michael Saylor has announced an additional purchase of 480 Bitcoin for roughly $10 million. That takes MicroStrategy's total holdings to almost 130,000 Bitcoin. It makes the business intelligence and software company the largest publicly traded holder of Bitcoin, but on paper at least, MicroStrategy has lost $1.3 billion on those holdings. That is according to data from Bitcoin treasuries. MicroStrategy's stock price, meanwhile, has plummeted almost 70% since the beginning of the year. There's more crypto hacking allegations against North Korea over Harmony Horizon. A key blockchain analytics firm has said the country's state-affiliated Lazarus Group is supposed to be behind the attack. Elliptic said the attack on Harmony resembles previous hacks attributed to the Lazarus Group. Harmony said last week more than $100 million worth of crypto was taken from its Horizon bridge. The hackers are already reportedly laundering the funds. In April, the US Treasury said it believed the North Korean group was also behind the $600 million Ronin sidechain hack. Do head to our website, forecast.news, for the latest on the Lazarus Group hacks, as well as everything else. India's taxes on crypto are about to get even heftier. The country's new 1% levy on crypto transactions starts tomorrow. What will this mean, though, for traders and investors already paying out on their gains in India? Forecast predictor Mukherjee has this report for us from Kolkata, India.
India introduced a 30% tax on all crypto income in April, but without granting the asset class any legitimacy through legislation. To make matters worse, the government also said that losses made on one cryptocurrency cannot be offset with profits made elsewhere. And starting tomorrow, Indian crypto investors face a 1% tax deducted at source, or TDS, for crypto transactions above 10,000 Indian rupees, or roughly $126 US. TDS is expected to drain liquidity from the system, a move by the Indian government to further discourage crypto adoption in the country. Indian exchanges said the new tax could further dampen trading in the asset class. CoinDCX co-founder Sumit Gupta called the crypto taxes unfair and urged the Indian government to reconsider the percentage of the TDS and capital gains tax. But in its defense, the government had said the purpose of levying TDS is to keep track of every transaction, which is necessary to comply with anti-terrorism and anti-money laundering norms. WazirX Vice President Rajagopal Menon told Forecast there may be another dip in trading volumes at India's cryptocurrency exchanges after the TDS takes effect. Crypto research firm Trebaco said trading volumes on major exchanges dropped as much as 70% after the new 30% tax law was implemented in April. Satvik Vishwanath, CEO of crypto exchange Unocoin, said the 1% TDS will significantly affect daily traders who are into intraday transactions. Meanwhile, one expert told Forkast the taxes only mean one thing.
Additional 1% TDS from July 1st seems to be a deliberately targeting of the sector. I fear it will run the entire sector to the ground. The burden on traders is already unbearable with the highest tax of 30% and no opportunity to offset losses. This 1% TDS also looks like an act of unseemly haste when a group of experts is actually preparing a position paper for this sector.
But not everyone is pessimistic about crypto's future in India, despite the growing list of taxes. Ashish Singhal, co-founder and CEO of CoinSwitch, told Forkast that crypto provides the country with a unique opportunity to shape and lead the technological shift that is playing out. He added that India has the talent, startup culture, mobile-first users, and the digital infrastructure that is required to take the driver's seat. In Kolkata, India, I am Pradeepta Mukherjee, Forkast.
And finally, are you fed up with the fallibility of your favourite musicians? Lord knows a lot of us are. Perhaps they've done something bad in their personal lives or not been able to tour during the pandemic. Well, South Korea's music industry might just have the answer with its creation of a metaverse K-pop band. Forkast Danny Park takes a look.
According to the International Federation of Phonographic Industry, South Korea's music market is the 7th largest in the world, so there's a lot of money to be made from it. However, many bands make most of their cash from touring. U2 is just one example. According to Billboard, 95% of their earnings in 2017 came from playing gigs. Much of that income vanished during the pandemic, while fans have also been rocked by badly behaved idols like R. Kelly, who has just been sentenced to 30 years in jail for sex abuse. So back in 2021, Korean online personality Woo Wak-good embarked on an ambitious project avoiding any such concerns by creating a new pop idol entirely online. And while 6 girls wearing mid-thigh skirts and heavy makeup while performing pop tunes might sound like your average K-pop band, Isegae Idol is made up of 6 virtual avatars in the metaverse. Woo Wak-good started by posting auditions of avatars online in the style of shows like X Factor, with fans voting for the final members. Fans could also establish a closer connection with the band by writing and arranging music for them, something that doesn't normally happen in the regular music industry. One expert says that could appeal to many.
태생부터 메타버스에서 활동하던 아이돌들 같은 경우에는 아예 그런 채널이 중심적이라는 것을 인지하고 각오하고 들어가는 거다 보니까는 그런 문화에 훨씬 더 깊게 빠져들고, 팬들은 당연히 오프라인에서 아티스트를 만나는 건 원래부터 쉽지 않았기 때문에 메타버스에서 소통 채널이 증가하는 거, 이게 팬들 입장에서 가장 큰 장점이 아닐까 봅니다.
And the project has already proved successful. Isegae Idol's ballad Winter Spring has notched up more than 3.3 million views in the 3 months since it was released. Several other agencies are trying similar moves, with Cube Entertainment teaming up with Hong Kong's Animoca brands to build a music metaverse called Anycube, while Brave Entertainment debuted NFT artist Hipkongs last month. Brave told Forkast that the immutability of a Web3 artist is the attraction. They will not age, nor will their singing or dancing abilities change suddenly and disappoint fans. Kim says the metaverse has a lot to offer, and it could even solve bigger problems the world is facing.
가장 본질적인 문제는 사람들이 더 많은 걸 생산하거나 얻을 수 있는 물리적인 공간의 이미 한계에 차 있다는 거죠. 그러면 이제 새로운 공간을 인간이 찾아가고 떠나는 건데, 그 공간이 2개인 것 같습니다. 하나가 우주가 있는데, 우주는 일단 비용이나 시간적인 측면에서 너무 천문학적인 숫자가 나오죠. 2가지가 있다라고 봅니다. 물리적인 현실을 일부는 대체해가지고 좀 더 낮은 비용으로 안전하게 즐길 수 있는 무언가를 만드는 게 한 가지 수요가 있고요. 또 한 가지는 물리적인 현실에서 불가능한 것들을 하기 위해서 물리적인 현실을 확장하기 위한 디지털 현실로서 메타버스를 바라보는 이들도 많이 있습니다.
However, Hyejin Lee of the University of Southern California, who specializes in Korean pop culture, told Forkast that K-pop fans build connections with artists through off-the-cuff moments, and that she's not sure if fans want to build those kinds of intimate connections with virtual artists. Indeed, real-life K-pop artists remain wildly popular, and they're also making the most of new technology, with superstars BTS reportedly drawing over 2 million concurrent viewers for their Bang Bang Con 21 streamed concert. I'm Danny Park, Forkast.
Alright, that's it for today's Daily Forecast. There is, of course, more details on our website, forecast.news. Head there. Do make sure that you follow us on Twitter as well for the latest updates at forecast_news. For now, I'm Forecast's Joel Flynn. I'll be back on Monday, and I'll see you then.